Ay. Ay, ya van a empezar. Corre, corre como locos. Hello, hello guys, ¿cómo están? Ya me están messaging, so it's not gonna be Mama Testa. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys, Miss Jenny, Mama Testa, Linda, Esti Martinez. Ah, sí. Don't forget your thumbs up, guys. It's gonna be a little because ya van a venir por mí. Like I told you, I'm gonna go finish some. Miren como traigo el lupus. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get sick. Mire. Jenny, soy yo. Esti Martinez. So I'm gonna do it very, very fast. Not that fast, pero les voy a decir un poquito because I'm waiting. Somebody's gonna come and pick me up. We're gonna go Christmas shopping or finish shopping. Pero les quería decir de voladita mi aventura que me pasó, guys. I always thank God, and I always every morning when we leave, keep saying good morning to each other, guys. I love that. I love that you all se saludan and you all say your good mornings and everything. I love that, guys. Just don't forget the thumbs up and don't forget to share. Somebody can notify Miss Velda that I'm live because ahorita soy la fake account. You're one of my fake accounts, Mama Testa. They said you were my tia or my tia or something. You're my mom. What was it? I was going to tell you. Good morning, Jenny. So I always, every day, because pues todos saben cómo ando. I have insurance. I fixed the light bulb. I fixed the mofle, but I still don't have the placas, right? So, every morning when I leave, I always pray and I ask God que me cuide, ¿verdad? Y que me cuide en el camino, and that if a cop sees me, if I'm turning right, for them to turn left. If I'm turning left, for them to turn right. So, that's what I do every morning, okay? So, the day before yesterday, Leo gets a call early in the morning to tell him that 2 workers were not going to go to work, and that job needs to be done by the latest tomorrow. Thank God they're going to finish today, and he's going to be able to turn in that job finished. So they call him to tell him that 2 of the workers were not going to go. So Leo was 2 workers short. The job needed to be done by Friday. And so he was like, what am I going to do? This and that. And I told him, I was the one that told him. I said, I can tell my brother. You all know that my brother is here. He's staying with me. Sometimes he's staying with me, sometimes with my mom, and así anda. So I said, I can ask my brother. So I call my brother and I tell my brother, this and this is happening, Leo's 2 workers short. We were wondering, because roofing is a big thing, guys. You don't play around. You have no time to play in roofing. There's no joking around in roofing, especially, when you're like in an apartment complex that are 2 or 3 stories high. Like it's not a joke. So, and a lot of people don't want, and we believe that one of the workers, that was one of the reasons why the worker didn't want to go, because he got scared. And he's like, what if your brothers? I said, well, you don't have to put them up on the roof. Like, tell them to gather the stuff for you, to put the teja closer to you so you can just come down the ladder and grab it. Or I don't know, but at least in some way he can help you out. So I called my brother and I explained to my brother what's going on. And I told him, I said, brother, if you don't want to be up on the roof, that's fine. But at least get him the stuff that he needs closer or drop it closer to him. And my brother says, yeah, go, no problem. I can go. Just send me the location and stuff. And I said, well, I can take you so you won't get lost, right? So I take my brother, and my brother gets there. Of course, les echo. I always, if I drop off Leo, or if I know what time Leo leaves to work. So even if I'm over here at my house and he's leaving from his trailer, I always le echo la bendición a Leo. And so I drop off my brother, and I tell him, like, he should be in the back, go look for him. And I call Leo and I tell him, hey, my brother is going towards the back, say, oh yeah, I'm right here. Y les echo la bendición, and I come home. On my way from home, I felt the car kind of funny, like it was going like this. But I said, maybe the car is happy, maybe the car is dancing. And I didn't think anything of it, right? So here I come down the expressway in the car, going like this. And I'm about to get off the expressway, and my daughter, my middle child, text me. She was testing. I ask you all for prayers for my children, because all this week and 2 days out of next week, they're going to be taking their finals. So they've been very stressed and everything because of their finals. So my daughter texted me that her computer was not working, so she couldn't finish the test that she was doing. I believe that day she was having English or math, I don't remember. And that she couldn't finish the test anymore because her computer was not working properly and wouldn't let her finish the estaba bailando. It was going like this. So I said, well, the car's happy, it wants to dance. So I kept driving down the expressway, and my daughter tells me, Mom, can you come and pick me up, because I'm just sitting here. I cannot take out my phone. I'm just staring at the walls, and the other students that are testing, can you just come and pick me up? They said you could come and pick me up. And I said, okay, well, I need for the teachers to send me a text, because when I get there, they're going to say, ma'am, she's testing and she can't go. So the assistant principal was there. The assistant principal said, ma'am, when you're outside, just text me and I'll take her to you. So that's what I did. And when we get there, of course, my daughter wanted to go window shopping and stuff, and go see and go visit her sister. So I said, okay, let's go. So here I go back on the expressway, not thinking anything of it. Fíjense cómo Dios me cuida, and how blessed I am, and when I put all my in God. So here I go back on the expressway, on our way to McAllen, and here we go, me and my daughter. And then we get over there, we window shop, we did buy some little things. And but don't tell Miss Belda, because Miss Belda's gonna get mad and say, no wonder you didn't have any money yesterday, you were asking me for money. So I didn't think anything of it, right? So yeah, we come home, Nathaniel gets here, I start making dinner, and my brother and Leo call me if I could go pick him up, right? Because remember, I went to drop off my brother. I said, oh, okay. And so I go pick them up, and here I go. This time I didn't have to get in the expressway, but here I go with my car. And so I took a back road, which was very dark. I took a back road, and because we were going to stop at a convenience store. And we like that little convenience store because it has a raffle going on for Christmas, I believe, or New Year's. They're raffling a lot of stuff, like a barbecue pit, a lot of stuff. They're raffling a lot of stuff. So if you make a purchase there, you get a ticket, right, for the raffle. Patricia Montes, hello, thank you. So I'm here coming down the back road. So this car comes y se me empareja, right? And I get very scared. Of course, my brother was with me. And I am thinking, because of everything that I've gone through, guys, I'm thinking like, me van a robar, me van a secuestrar. Like, I don't know. It's a very dark street. It's a little back road. And this car is like right next to me, like trying to catch me. And I'm going faster and the car keeps, like, and I'm so scared. Ya ven, guys. Ya ven. So we gotta get to 1,000. Me and Miss Angie need to get to 1,000. Miss Angie's almost there. But you gotta help me, guys. So Miss Mama Testa can tell you. And right now I'm gonna tell you something, Miss Mama Testa. So I'm scared. And my brother keeps telling me, Ana, stop. Maybe something's wrong with the car. Because the car kept going like this, right? And I'm like, no, me quieren secuestrar y me quieren vender por libra, right? Because, pues, imagínate cuántas libras no sacan de este puercaso. Miren, de este puercaso, ¿cuántas libras no van a sacar? Que sacan bastantes libras, me venden por la libra a mí. And so my brother's like, stop. And I'm like, no, me quieren secuestrar. Or what if they shoot us or something, right? So here I come. I get home. We get home, and of course, the provider was here. She was feeling. I had left everything ready just for her to turn off, and ya nos sentamos a cenar and everything. So the next morning, because you all know that I'm Miss Velda's tortura, right? So Miss Velda, I'm always with her on the phone, or if not, I'm with her, right, in the car. So when she's over there working, I'm with her on the phone. Except when she's like, the lady's up. Mrs. Martinez también. Okay, everybody's coming out if I reach to 1,000. Everybody's gonna say who everybody is. So yeah, I'm always texting Miss Velda or calling her or whatever, right? And the day that Miss Velda gave the money away in Miss Angie's platform, I had messaged Miss Velda, like, I was talking to Miss Velda and I was telling Miss Velda, let's go to the maquinitas, like, let's go and this and that. And Miss Velda's like, Ana, I'm really tired. Like, I want to go to sleep. Like, I just want to sleep. And I'm like, hi, Miss Velda, come on. What if today's our lucky day? And what if today we're supposed to win and this and that? So I kept telling Miss Velda, right? And Miss Velda is like, no, Ana, and then we see that Miss Angie goes live, right? So I'm like, Miss Angie's live. Let's go watch Miss Angie. And then she was over there. She was me. So Leo was sitting next to me because I was driving home. I was sitting next to me. And he was going to come and drop me off. And he hears that Miss Velda's tired, right? And then Leo starts telling me, deja la señora Ana, nomás le estás jode, todo el día le estás habli, jode, deja la señora que descanse, and this and that, right? So then yesterday morning we wake up and the car's flat. So aquí va la mía, guys. So we start thinking like, okay, who can we call? Who can we ask for them to come and pick us, like to help us go fix the tire, right? Pues I tell him, right, like, let me call Miss Velda. And he's like, la señora está dormida, está cansada. I'm like, okay, well, that's the only person I can call, like Miss Velda. I forgot about Mama Testa. And I'm like, gee, I don't know who else to call. My brother was here. My brother couldn't go pick up the car or anything. And so here we go. We go walking. There's a llantera like about a mile and a half or 2 miles down from where I live. There's a tire shop. So here we go. We go walking with a tire así, dándole vueltas. Here we go, walking, putting air on the tire. So we get there to the tire shop. We put the item, right? And the señor says that we need a new tire because the wires were already starting to stick out. So that we needed a new tire. So I'm like, because we didn't have enough money. Like, I didn't take my purse because we were going to put just air on the thing. So I didn't have my purse or anything. Only had my phone. And so here we are walking back with the tire again, rolling it down the street, well, the sidewalk. And here we get here, we put that, and we could hear that. I'm like, we need to get to the tire shop like fast, right? So here we go. We get to the tire shop. Pendejos, we didn't ask if they had the tire. And we get there to the tire shop, and they say, "Ma'am, we don't have this tire. Like, we don't have this tire, guys. Like, you need to go to another tire shop." Oh my God! I was like, "Pues here I go with that." Just praying to God that the tire lasts, right? That all the air doesn't come out, and we find a tire shop, and that the wires don't pop or whatever is going to happen to the tire, right? I'm here down the street looking for a tire shop. And so finally we get to a tire shop, and we're missing money, right? We're missing $30. And I go, who do we call, right? So the very first person I call is my mom. Pues mi mom no contestó. She was, I don't know, she was in a meeting. I don't know what she said. She didn't answer. So I'm like, I gotta call Miss Velda. Miss Velda is the only one that can help me out, right? And but I look at the time, and it was barely 8:20, 8:15, something like that. I'm like, she's probably still asleep. So I open my Facebook, right? I'm like, well, let me see if she's posted anything, right? Like good morning or anything, so I can know if she's up. And Ms. Velda didn't post anything. And then I go to Messenger, and I see if the little light is on, or if it says like active 5 minutes ago or whatever. Nada, Ms. Velda, nada. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to wake her up because that means that she's sleeping, and I don't want to wake her up. You know, she finally got to sleep. I don't want to wake her up. So ya saben, I start praying and doing my brujeria, and I go up to the gentleman. I said, sir, we don't have the whole amount of money. Like, we're missing $30, and but we really need to get to work because they're working, and they're taking them. I promise you, I'll come and pay you the money back later. Like, I'll promise this afternoon I'll be here with the money. And the gentleman just looks at me, and I'm like, for real? Like, and then my brother comes like, no, like, my brother tells him his name. We tell him where we live, where my mom lives. And it's like, we live down the street and this and that. And we promise, like, we're going to come back and we're going to pay you. And he goes, so you don't have any money right now? And Leo reaches his pocket, and he's like, he forgot his wallet. He had left his wallet in the work truck. And he goes, I have $7. And the guy says, oh, okay, like, that's fine, right? $7. I guess he said, pues de perdido voy a sacar $7 if they don't come and pay me. And I'm like, no, we'll come and pay you this afternoon, sir. So then I go drop off Leo, and I'm just dropping him off when Miss Velda calls me that we're gonna go eat, right? To be ready. Oh, there's a kitty crying. I think he probably got. What happened? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Kitty! Oh my God, he's outside. What are you doing outside? Hurry up! Mira, se salió, guys. Okay, so So he lends us the tire, right? He gives us the tire, and Miss Velda calls me, and I tell Miss Velda what happened. And Grandpa Ricky gets mad at me. He's like, Ayana, why didn't you call us? And I said, I did. I wanted to call you all. But Leo kept saying que no, que I was going to wake up Miss Velda, and Miss Velda needed to sleep because Miss Velda was very tired, and that I was going to wake her up. And he said, yes, but for things like that. So Grandpa starts getting mad at me. Y luego Miss Velda too. I'm like, good chingao. Si no les hablo, me regañan. And if I call you, me regañan. Pues yo no sé qué hacer ya. I don't know what to do. And so we started laughing, and they're like, well, get ready because we're gonna go eat at 12. I'm like, oh, okay. So let me go get ready, and then I'll wait for you so we can go eat. So and I told Miss Velda, I said, Miss Velda, I owe the man $30. Can I borrow $30 and on Friday I'll pay you back? And Miss Velda is like, chingawana, and this and that, and she starts complaining, right? Like, why are you without money? I said, because we went window shopping. I said, when you go window shopping, you don't waste any money. You go and you see in the window, and that's it. I said, well, we did a little bit of shopping, Miss Velda. And oh, guys, I gotta show you this. Y ahorita, this is why Miss Velda gets mad at me, guys. Look, guys, you buy these socks. You buy these socks, and then you get 4 little socks so you can put them on your dog or your cat. Isn't this cute, guys? Look, you get socks for you, and you get socks for your pets, for your cat or your dog. These are 4 little socks. So I'm waiting for it to get colder so I can put Naruto the socks, because Naruto es bien friolento. So yes, I bought this. This is why Miss Velda gets mad at me, because she says that I buy stupid things that I don't need, and then I'm without money, and then I'm bothering her for money. So she's there complaining like, ay, que no, por eso. And I'm like, Miss Velda, please. So Miss Velda le dijo, okay, Miss Velda, so vamos a llegar a pagar los $30, right? And she's like, you know I don't carry. Well, I go, Miss Velda, well, the man only takes Cash App or cash. Like, he doesn't